Wake up, Pittsburgh. I'm Matt Peiken, and this is your newscast for Wednesday, December 3rd. Pittsburgh's first major snowstorm of the season caused widespread travel disruptions across the region Tuesday morning. As 2 to 5 inches of snow blanketed western Pennsylvania, dozens of crashes were reported on highways and local roads. Pittsburgh regional transit buses ran up to 50 minutes late, and rail service faced delays. At Pittsburgh International Airport, 47 flights were delayed and 2 canceled by midday, amid national travel snarls from the Midwest to the East Coast. PennDOT also briefly reduced speed limits on major interstates to 45 miles an hour. Snowfall tapered off by late morning. Read more in the Post-Gazette. Reading proficiency among Pittsburgh public schools students has slipped, with only 44% of third graders scoring proficient last year, down 2 percentage points. Chronic absenteeism also ticked up, rising from 32 to 34%, reversing previous gains. The latest A+ schools report highlights ongoing efforts to boost attendance, including text reminders and partnerships like Stay in the Game with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, math proficiency saw slight improvement. The report also underscores persistent segregation and the stabilizing impact of English learners on district enrollment. You can read more about this at WESA. A 2-year analysis of Pittsburgh Water Board meetings reveals a striking pattern. 223 of 228 resolutions passed unanimously, raising concerns about transparency and oversight. Critics worry the lack of dissent and limited public input, just 10 residents spoke at board meetings over 2 years, suggests decisions are often made behind closed doors. This comes as the utility seeks a significant rate increase, raising average household bills by $35 a month by 2027. Experts stress the importance of public deliberation, noting that private discussions may violate Pennsylvania's Sunshine Act. Read more about this investigation at Public Source. Construction has officially begun on the Esplanad, a $740 million mixed-use riverfront development transforming 15 acres of brownfield in Pittsburgh's Chateau neighborhood. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro and other officials marked the occasion with a ceremonial groundbreaking. The first phase will feature an apartment building with 20% of units designated affordable, a restaurant and retail hub, public plaza with a Ferris wheel, amphitheater, and garage. The project is part of a broader plan to connect Chateau with Manchester and fund community infrastructure through the Transit Revitalization Investment District. Completion is expected by 2028. Read more at WESA. And after more than 80 years, the family of U.S. Army Air Force's Sergeant Sidney Burke, a native of Pittsburgh's Upper Hill District, finally has answers about his World War II death. Burke was killed in a 1943 bombing raid over Burma when his B-25C aircraft crashed. Although remains were recovered in 1947, they were unidentified and interred in Hawaii. Thanks to advanced DNA testing and forensic analysis, Burke was officially identified in April. He was buried with full military honors in Bridgeville this year. A rosette will mark his name at the Manila American Cemetery. You can read more about this at Trib Live. Before I let you go, I want to tell you our daily newscast can also arrive in your email every weekday morning. Sign up for our free newsletter at wakeuppit.transistor.fm. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Wake Up Pitt. I'm Matt Peiken. Thanks so much for starting your weekdays with Wake Up Pittsburgh.